Hey guys, this is Emily and I am a Norwex consultant, independent sales consultant, and I want to show you today how to clean with the Norwex microfiber, the EnviroCloth, and I want to show you how it actually does work. All Norwex microfiber is third-party tested, so you have that assurance that it works, but people still ask me, well, do you actually believe that it works? Yes, I do, and I'm going to show you why I do. Okay, so what we're going to do today is I am going to show you how Norwex microfiber does pick up 99% of bacteria by using some chicken to rub in this area. So I would pretend I'm preparing food on this surface. And all you need, well, first let's test just to see if the bacteria shows up on these tests, okay? So these are ProClean Rapid Protein Residue tests. So they test food surfaces to make sure they're clean. And they take kind of a while, so I'm gonna make sure I get a really good swab. And then there's this liquid and I just snap this. It goes to the bottom. Okay. Now the way these work, if the liquid in the bottom stays the color green, you know you have a clean surface. Now if it's gray, purple, or dark purple, it is not a clean surface, and the darker it gets, the more bacteria or protein that this test has picked up. So it is already turning gray. So I'm gonna just kind of set this over here. Okay, so now, just for good measure, let's put more chicken on here because you can never have too much, right? Yuck. Okay. So again, I'm using the EnviroCloth to clean, and what you do is you just get it wet, wring it out all the way so that it is damp. This is actually not a brand new cloth. I've been using it all day. I did this test earlier, so it's already cleaned up raw chicken, okay? And I'm just folding it into fourths, and I'm going to clean the surface. As you can see, it has picked up some chicken chunks, so I would consider that a dirty side I do not want to touch, so I can refold it and continue to clean the surface. And I can move over using the same side and continue to clean. So now what we're gonna test is, first of all, is there gonna be any bacteria here, but also anything here did anything transfer? And when you use the EnviroCloth, you do want to wring out as much water as you can because it is the microfiber that picks up the bacteria and the dirt. It is not the water, okay? So the microfiber is very dense compared to other microfibers. The microfiber in Norwex is 1/200th the size of a human hair, whereas other microfibers are only 1/6 the size of a human hair, okay? Okay, we're gonna give this a minute. So what I'm gonna do here is set a time lapse so that we can see. What we wanna see is, we wanna make sure that that one stays green. Okay, and if it does, that means it worked. Okay, so let's try that. All right, so it's been a few minutes and this swab is still green, which means that this is a clean surface. I could lick it and it's safe, and I did it without any chemicals, okay? Because when you use a chemical cleaner, you have to make sure that it stays down for a certain amount of time. You have to read to read the directions. But then also you have to clean the chemical off of your countertop, or at least you're supposed to make that a safe surface to prepare food on, okay? With Norwex, we don't have to do that. Now I just take my cloth, rinse it under hot water, wring it out, and I hang it by this tag. The micro silver within the cloth is going to self-clean the cloth. So in 24 hours, this cloth is 100% clean again. No bacteria has grown and everything has been killed off. However, that doesn't mean you have to wait 24 hours before you can use it again. I use mine all day long. I usually have 2 that I'm using at one time, just depending on what I'm using them for. All right, I hope this was helpful for you guys. I hope you learned something. I hope that this made you a believer in Norwex.